Oh, hey everybody. I just wanted to make a little video talking about some of my favorite hot sauces today. I'm going to wear the plague mask to contribute to the dark atmosphere because some of these are going to be painful. But mostly I just want to get more clicks on the video and I don't really feel like showing my face today. But over the years I've increased my collection of hot sauces to the point where I can actually take a fraction of them and present them as my top five instead of just saying, well, this is what I have to talk about these. Because there are hot sauces I have that I don't like, but these ones I really do. And I'm not going to do a top 10 because if I split it into two top 10 videos, then, get more content. And I don't have to burn my mouth as badly. So this is the first one I want to talk about. This is Bals-Tomic. It is, to my knowledge, the only balsamic vinegar-based hot sauce that exists. And really, principally the only two flavors in it that you're going to get are just heat from peppers and balsamic vinegar. So if you don't like either of those, I wouldn't bother. But balsamic vinegar lovers should definitely check it out. It is, to this date, the hottest sauce that I've tried that doesn't have pepper extract in it. It's almost as hot as the Bomb Beyond Insanity. And I speculated when I first tried it that the reason it was that hot is because rather than using fresh pepper mash, this uses dehydrated Carolina Reaper peppers. And I speculated that for whatever reason, the dried ones must be hotter. I've done my research, and it's true. The process of drying the peppers increases the concentration of capsaicin, which is the chemical in peppers that causes heat. So let's shake it up. Let's see if it's as bad as I remember. And as good. And because I might miss a couple drops here on my little spoon because I can't see very well because I'm not wearing my glasses. Yep, I missed the first drop. Alright, there we go. I'm just taking a tiny drop of this one because this was kind of painful. And I want to be able to get through all 5 of these without having to stop. So I'm definitely tasting the vinegar better. Like, the first time, I took a really big glob of it, and it went straight to the back of my throat. So it was basically just like a split second of vinegar that I tasted, and then it was just pure heat. This time, with the small drop and not letting it go straight to the back of my throat, is a much more pleasant experience. It is spicy, but it's also got that nice, slightly sweet, slightly citrusy balsamic vinegar flavor. Go nicely, and I guess you could do it with wings. Maybe even if you're into spicy salad dressings, just take a balsamic vinaigrette, put a few drops in, something like that. So yeah. And surprisingly, for the amount of heat that this packs, it doesn't advertise it really. I mean, it just says on the back, we think, well, it says keep away from kids and pets for God's sakes. And it also says, we think that this is very spicy, but there's not any kind of bombastic, this will like set your mouth on fire or anything like that. There's not really much of a warning there. So be forewarned, it's not really for a beginner. All right. This is Zombie Apocalypse Sauce by Torchbearer. I got a not inexpensive 3-pack of 3 of the best sellers by Torchbearer for my son's Christmas present. And all of them were good, but I remember this one being the best because it was like, I think it's actually a ghost pepper sauce, which is surprising. It's surprising that it would make my top 5 because I'm not really a big fan of the flavor of ghost peppers, but it's the hints of other things that are in this that I like. There are hints of carrot. There's carrot in it. It's got nice red wine vinegar in it, and it's also got, I believe, actually hints of mandarin orange. And garlic. So it's just like it's got a nice complex blend of flavors in it that, offsets the typical unpleasantness that you'd get from a Butylochia. All right. That was too big of a glob, but whatever. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Really good. It's a thicker sauce, too. Which means it's gonna pack more heat than the watery, vinegary ones. But yeah, it's a very pleasant flavor. Put it on wings. This one, yes, this is the Tikk-Hot Masala. This is the one I bought in Tucson I actually went to a store that it's like basically a hot sauce emporium. It was called Tucson Tamale, biggest collection of hot sauces in the Tucson area. And Julian, my son, picked out a few that he wanted for his birthday present. This was one of the ones I've sampled in a video with him. It's basically what it says it is. It's basically just a really hot curry sauce. So if you're into, chicken korma or anything like that, like this would be a great addition to that. It has, it has those really floral Indian spices in it. It's got garam masala in it. It's got coriander, cumin, ginger. It's actually got coconut milk in it too. It is technically a Reaper sauce, but I believe the pepper mash is a combination of ghost peppers, Anaheim peppers, and Carolina Reaper. I don't think there's all that much in it because I don't remember it being too brutal. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Oop. Oh. Again, I took way too much. I just wanted one drop, but it came out. I guess it was. I seem to remember it being a thicker sauce than that, but no, it's pretty thin. And now I have to increase my pain level. Man, that tastes good. That's just like really, really good curry sauce with a really nice level of heat in it. It's so good. This has got to be one of the best hot sauces that you'll ever taste. It's because most of these, it's just like, oh, you take the drop just to see how hot it is. I could just see myself eating spoonfuls of this just to get that complexity of flavor. I love this. And I've heard that their other sauces are really, really good too. I may have to order them because I'm not going to be going back to the Tucson area anytime soon. So, and certainly nowhere around here, Tacoma, have I seen any of the products made by this company. So I'll probably have to order them if I want to try more. Or I can just like gain enough of a following from this video that somebody will, send it to me. Excuse me. Now, this is like a hidden gem. I have never seen a video of anybody trying the Arizona Reaper Senior. I've never seen anyone trying this in a YouTube video, which is kind of shocking. Because it is, I know I put this one last, but that's just because it's the most extreme. This is my favorite hot sauce that I've ever tried, and I have a collection of over 30 now. This is the best tasting hot sauce I've ever had. It advertises itself as a Reaper sauce, but it's not really. Reaper as an ingredient is fairly far down on the list. It's actually a red and green jalapeno based sauce. It is spicy, but it's not overbearingly spicy. It's deliciously fresh tasting and fruity. Again, it's kind of like this one in that you wouldn't just take a drop of it just to see how spicy it is. Like, you want to have more and more and more of it. And though it, like I said, though it advertises itself as being frightfully hot, it really wasn't that bad. And I just was stunned by how much flavor there was in it. It's really, really good. So keep a lookout for it. I don't even know. I haven't looked and seen if you can order this online. Maybe the only place that you can get it is that Tucson Tamale. Could be. All right, now this is going to come out. This was a thinner sauce. It's going to come out quickly. All right, let's see if it's as good as I remember. Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. And it's simple, too. It doesn't have that much in it. It's just, mostly it's just the pepper mash, vinegar, and garlic. So it's a simple sauce, but it's powerfully, it's very, flavor forward, tastes really fresh. I almost want to keep it in the refrigerator. I have my son's like hot sauce collection proudly displayed in his room, but actually might be a good idea to put this in the fridge to keep that freshness, because I'm going to be using this again. All right. Now, this is a sauce that has some notoriety that I think is maybe a little bit ill-gotten. This is Elijah's Extreme Regret Screaming Hot Scorpion Carolina Reaper Hot Sauce. I've heard some people say that this is one of the hottest sauces you can get. I don't think so. Now, I will tell you a somewhat disgusting story, which is I took a glob of this the other night because I just wanted to taste how good it was again, and I did throw up. But I think I took too much and swallowed it too quickly, and it was like literally within 10 seconds I was running to the bathroom. That has never happened with any hot sauce before. But the first time I tried it, I had a pretty good amount of it, and that didn't happen. I didn't even get any indigestion or anything like that. So I'm not really sure what was going on with my stomach that night. But in any case, I remember just listing off different things that I wanted to, put this on. Add a little bit to a taco, add some to a hot dog or a hamburger even. Obviously it would be good as a wing sauce. You could maybe even add a little bit to a salsa. Or a barbecue sauce, or a chili, or something like that. It's very versatile, and I remember also consulting what all was in this. So it's got Trinidad Scorpion and Carolina Reaper garlic peppers, water, carrots, tomato paste, apple cider vinegar, salt, sugar, garlic, acetic and citric acids, onion, lemon, passion fruit extract, sugarcane vinegar, xanthan gum, and ascorbic acid. There's a lot in there, but it has a very, very nice flavor balance. And I think maybe the reason that it's, considered extreme regret sauce is because it's so good that after the first bit, you're going to want to take more, and then you're going to want to take more. And then the flavor that started to build with your first drop is going to build more and going to build more and going to build more, and then cause increasingly intense pain, which will then overtake the flavor and make you regret eating as much as you did. So I'm going to be very careful here because I don't want to repeat of the other night when I took way too much. I just want one drop. You don't need that much. Okay, that should be fine. All right. Now, will this be worse than Bals-Tomic? Because I didn't try these two at the same time, but my first impression of this was that it was one of the hottest non-extract sauces I've ever tried. And I remembered after trying this the day after that, I just didn't feel like it packed as much of a punch, but might have a different experience today. All right. Instantly, wonderful garlicky flavor. It's so smooth too. And I swear I'm not just echoing what people in other videos have said, because yes, most of them will bring that up as one of the first things they like about it is the really nice smooth texture. It's just instantly noticeable. It's almost velvety. And it tastes really, really good. And okay. Yeah, that is hot. All right, I'm gonna need to go to my milk for the first time. All right. Well, these are my top 5 hot sauces in my collection. Number 5, Bals-Tomic. Number 4, Zombie Apocalypse by Torchbearer. Number 3, Tikk-Hot Masala by, High Desert Sauce Company. Made in Tucson. And yes, I tried this one last, but Elijah's Extreme Regret. That would be my number 2. And then number 1, my favorite hot sauce currently, has yet to be topped, is Arizona Reaper Senior. Despite the deceptive packaging, it's not really a Reaper sauce, but still, it's great.